All right. Well, shall we begin?
Yes. I think so.
Well, we rely on your
readiness.
Yes.
Attendance.
Yeah.
Well, my attendance, I am here. Present.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So
And
you
ready.
are? Oh, you are. Okay. Well, good. Let's go. This is due to Underwhelming Demand, the podcast that's kind of like the spring weather this year. Not that great.
No,
Not that,
it's not.
not that great.
We're ready for the warm weather, thanks.
Well, maybe by the time this is made available, it will be warm. Hopefully, cross your fingers. Yeah. Anyway, it isn't right now. We're Dave, Rachel, and Forman. Coming up on the podcast, Rachel has some fun facts.
Yay.
Yay.
I wouldn't share
yes,
that.
I do.
I don't know.
What do you
Rachel
mean you
has,
wouldn't share it?
Well, fun has yet to be determined. Facts, maybe, and we're not even sure about that. Anyway, that's coming up.
What?
Definitely become into question as of late.
That's right.
I don't like. No.
The factual accuracy.
They are, well, okay. Fine.
That used to be the mainstay, the steadfast. At least
That they were all factual?
accurate.
But then we found they're not.
Actually, I did cross-check a bunch today. So
Okay, good.
I do
All right.
know that.
Oh, that's
yes.
important.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to learn about the Forman's Fashion House. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Forman Fashion House.
The
Forman
Forman?
Haute Couture.
Yes.
We, madame.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
And I'm going to begin with my unexpected windfall.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds lovely.
And
Doesn't it?
sharing with all of the podcast listenership.
Well,
Thank you
Just
so
how
much.
much of a windfall.
I don't
Well,
know
well,
whether
well.
I don't know about that. Let me just make sure that I have it handy here.
Well, now it's been said out loud. So.
Okay. All right. Well, let me explain
Don't
first.
you know you're not supposed to tell your friends when you win the lottery or a bunch of money?
Unexpected
Yes,
windfall.
if I win like $80 million, that's when Forman disappears forever.
Yeah, you'll never know.
Yeah.
You'll
And
never know.
the
I'll be on the side of milk
That's right.
cartons.
Foreman's
from here on
Haute
in.
Couture closed.
All your
Yeah.
fourth and fifth cousins come out of
Abandoned.
the woodwork. Yeah.
We're gone. Okay. I have to tell a little story here. You know that my wife has a birthday and Mother's Day. It was the same day this year.
Oh, yes.
Mother's
yes,
Day
that's right.
and her birthday were on the
Right.
same Sunday. So I was, I try to do my best to prepare for this, to make sure that I have ample gifts and that I try very hard to find good gifts. And the one thing,
You do?
yes, of course, I try.
Yes.
I
No,
try.
that was a confirming statement, yes.
Okay. I don't always, bat 1,000, but,
Nobody does.
Nobody does. Anyway, so one of the things that I know that if you know anything about my wife, she's always cold. She's always cold. When it gets hot
temperature
outside,
cold.
Yes, temperature. Well, when it gets hot outside,
She has a warm personality.
Oh yeah, she does.
Right, yes.
She's cold. Like
Yes.
I drop her off at the bus. She's really into the London's mass transit, the bus mass whatever. the
Yes,
thing is.
she's gotten
there's-
into that.
If there's
She writes
two
about it.
words in the English language that belong together, it's bus and rapid.
And rapid. That's right. Anyway, so she's in the
I
bus.
also think that that's an oxymoron, but
I
the
know.
city is all about these rapid transit
Well,
things.
Fun fact, it is an oxymoron.
never-
they're slowing
never
traffic
rapid.
down everywhere, building
Oh, my
it
God.
right now. Anyway, I drop her off at the bus. She gets on. You should see her every day. She's like still, we're into late May. She's got a toque on. She's got her
20.
I know, like she's like.
What are you
Yeah, but in the morning it's cold. Like I was wearing my heavier spring coat the other day.
Yeah, she's got the spring coat on. She's got a toque on. And, what the other thing that she complains about from time to time is if it is slightly warm in the morning, like let's say 10, 11 degrees or whatever, the bus driver has the windows open. She hates when the bus driver has the windows open.
She takes the bus so much now she knows
So
that.
She hates for the bus.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, she knows some of the drivers. I mean,
Does
because
she?
she sees
Good
them
for her.
regularly. Yes.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. We bought, I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. A number of years ago when my daughter was learning to skate, she wanted to be a figure skater. She ended up on one of the, whatever you call the,
Precision teams.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, thank you. So she would learn to skate. It was at the Ilderton Arena, and if you've ever been in there in the wintertime, it's cold. It's cold. You're sitting on benches. It's cold.
Yeah.
You can have your winter coat on, but your ass is freezing.
Yeah.
It's the exact
yeah.
opposite experience of sitting in a damn pool every day. It's so,
So
disgustingly hot.
Yes.
It's so gross.
Anyway, we were on one of our routine trips to Costco,
Yes.
and we came across, and they were in a 2-pack, seat cushions that were heated. They were bun warmers.
Yes.
Heated seat cushions. Let me quickly explain how they work. They were nice and
I can
comfortable
imagine
and
how
fluffy.
they work.
You know, they were a fluffy little seat cushion, but there was a zipper on the side.
Yes.
And you pull out this plastic sort of bag thing, and you put that in the microwave. Forman, you wouldn't be able to use one of these. You put it in the microwave for 2 to 4 minutes.
Okay.
And it heats up. It gets really hot.
Yes.
You put it in, insert it. You got yourself a bun warmer. Stays warm for a long time, and you're comfortable in the
Interesting.
arena watching your kid.
Does
Yes.
it work to put it in the freezer the opposite direction?
You want a bum cooler?
Yeah, apparently they do, Foreman.
Okay.
They do work that way.
Nice.
I can use it then.
Apparently,
You
because
could sit on an ice block.
well, as I carry this forward, so we had these. Charlotte's not skating anymore. We haven't used them for a long time, but they were still in one of our closets, and they got dug out by my wife when she started taking the bus. And so she was every morning putting one. Anyway, the older they get, they
So
start.
she's taking the bun warmer on the bus?
That's right. Every day she packs it in a little bag, and off
Yeah,
she goes and
okay.
sits on the bus with it.
Good.
So they were starting to get. They don't last forever. So she was noticing that they were starting to get a little clammy, that the liquid inside, whatever's in there, was starting to whatever. So
Okay.
one of them was no good anymore. She started using another one, and I thought to myself, and she uses it every day, like from September, October, all the way. We're still in May. She's still carrying it. Anyway, I think to myself, I better replace that. That would be a good gift for her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I know the other one's going to die.
Since
And
you
I-
need to buy so many gifts for May 10th or
That's
whatever
right.
the date is.
That would be a great, say, Mother's Day gift.
Sure.
So I'm on Amazon looking for bun warmers, and they're giving me all kinds of very expensive heated seats with without the battery, which costs another $50. And I'm like,
Oh,
I
my.
don't want this.
Yeah.
I can't find what I'm looking for.
I just want the microwavable ones.
Yeah, exactly. But I
Yep.
don't know what they're called, right? So I finally think, well, you should be smart. Just look at it when she comes home and she
Yes.
puts it down. So I grabbed it at one point, and it's called a lava seat.
Okay, yeah.
So
makes
I
sense.
Google lava seat.
Yes.
And it pops up Canadian Tire, pops up
Oh.
Amazon. So I go to Canadian Tire. No, all out. We don't have any. I go to Amazon. Yeah, we have some. A lava seat. And like only 2 left. So I go, click. I'm buying me one of those.
Yeah.
And then it tells me this is from another merchant or something. You know how that works?
Third party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a third party. Because it's not going to be an overnight thing. Because I'm a Prime customer, it's not going to be overnight. It's going to be so.
It's going to be a fuel surcharge because
Yeah.
it's third party.
Yeah, exactly. So it arrived a little earlier than expected, and as it turned out, the old bum warmer died a little earlier than expected, a full week and 2 days before her birthday.
What did it
Lucky
explode
enough.
in the microwave?
Yeah, no, she went to work. And when she was sitting on it, she noticed that she felt like it was starting to get a little damp.
So the
Like
lava
the
is
odor
escaping.
thing.
Oh,
so she just
no.
tossed it.
Yeah.
She goes,
Yeah.
it died on me. And I'm like, there goes one of my gifts. So
Oh.
13 or 10 days early, I say, here you go. Happy Mother's Day.
Right.
I got you.
It still counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Oh, she would
delighted.
love that.
Yeah. But,
Sure.
Anyway, so she gets her lava seat. Now, it's working. She loves it. She's been taking it every day. But just 2 days ago, I got an email from Amazon. Hello. We are writing to confirm that we have processed your refund for your order from the River Colony Trading Company. It's a refund for red lava buns. Quantity 1. Reason for refund: your export fee has been reduced.
Ah, very
Yes.
nice.
Here's a detailed breakdown of your refund. They have deposited on my credit card in Canadian funds 0.01 cents.
They gave you 1 cent back.
Great good times. Come on.
Yes.
Woo!
This amount has been credited to your payment method and will appear when your bank has processed it.
Wow.
I'm sure my bank would be
What's the
delighted to
point?
process that.
Yeah.
How much is the processing fee?
1
Yeah,
whole
really.
cent. Thank you for shopping at Amazon.ca.
Wow.
Gosh.
Jinx.
They
Okay.
splurged.
That's quite a windfall. You
Why-
can't even spend that anymore.
Why would they bother? Is there an answer
Well, they're
to that?
very honest, so I
Oh,
appreciate.
come on.
I
Are
appreciate
they?
the honesty. Well,
Are
yeah,
they?
They're going to the trouble of refunding you 1 cent.
Why?
Yeah.
Because
hey, good
that's
thing
what
that's
you're
not
owed.
cash. If that was cash, they would have to round down to 0.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes me like the company more because I think that's very honest of them. You know?
I would argue with you that I'm becoming less and less enamored with Amazon because I think they're a habit. And if you're paying for Prime, of course you're going to go there because
You've just noticed this?
Yeah, but they're a bad habit because they're not necessarily cheaper.
No.
They're not
No,
necessarily
not
anything.
always.
No.
They're just convenient.
It's very
Yes.
convenient. Yeah.
It's very convenient because, to be honest with you, the red lava bun or whatever it's called at Canadian Tire was probably $10 cheaper. $10.
But they didn't have it.
They didn't have it.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, I paid.
Well, no. It was $9.99.
That's
cheaper.
right. No, thank you,
Yes.
Forman. Thank you. Thank you. This is due to Underwhelming Demand with Dave, Rachel, and Forman, the podcast that said I've changed my mind. This podcast is not like the spring weather so far this year, which has been kind of cool.
So we're not kind of cool?
Yeah.
We're not cool.
Well, what do you think?
Well,
Well, maybe.
speak for yourself.
No, I think I'm speaking for all of us.
Okay. Fine.
It's fine.
Like that one didn't go over my head. I got that immediately.
I know you did.
Right.
Yeah, I know you did.
Yeah.
Well, the fashion choices around here are actually kind of cool. Very
Are
cool.
they? Oh, okay.
Oh,
What do you mean around here in your home?
In my home, not necessarily involving me at all.
Okay.
No,
No.
as you would have guessed.
Right.
Yes,
Sure.
as Forman and I sit here in our hoodies.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, especially because this is a fashion choice I've tried to pawn off of my children. Because back in my day,
And this is why you're not cool. Because you're
Right.
now saying back in my day.
Yeah. Yeah.
in my sister's day, it was very cool for my sisters in particular to not rummage around and wear things from mom's closet, but wear things from dad's closet.
Right.
Oh, yes.
Does that not
Yes.
sound familiar, Rachel?
Yeah, a little bit.
I
Although I had some stuff of my mom's too that I would wear.
Sure.
Yeah.
Some. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But my
Well,
sister Christine wore a lot of shirts from my dad and grandfather.
Oh,
That was
interesting.
cool to wear to high school.
do they ask
Okay.
for them, or did they like
No, you
my?
just go.
No,
my,
you just take it. It's
like
in
my
the house.
daughter
It's mine.
who just used to take stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
does
if-
Charlotte wear your stuff?
Yes, but she doesn't. Sometimes she'll ask, but there have been times where somehow erroneously a shirt, a hoodie, because she wears a lot of hoodies, or something will end up in her pile, and she just goes, "Well, I guess it's mine."
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I see her wear. I'm like, I've been looking for that. What are
Right.
you doing with it? I don't know. It showed up in my laundry.
I know.
That
ended
must
up
be
in my
mine.
basket.
Yeah.
It's mine.
And Harley in particular, it's now that she's a teenager.
Yes.
She's been doing a lot of rummaging in mom's closet
Okay. Yeah.
and wearing a lot of mom's hoodies. And then when mom goes to try and look for the hoodie that she would like to wear, she realizes it's in Harley's laundry pile, or Harley's worn it to school, or it's still in her backpack, or it's still left at school. You know, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yep.
I've tried to ease that with, why don't you wear any of my hoodies?
Right.
No.
Oh,
Why
so
don't you
you're.
wear this? This is cool.
What's that?
This is CPHS for Carleton Place High School
Wow. How
It's
long have
l-
you had that?
since high school.
Yes.
Slightly too it's too small for me to wear around now, but I'm offering it for her to just have. It could be hers.
Yeah, no, she
Doesn't
won't
want
want that. No.
This is good These are thick block letters.
It
on
actually
here.
looks like a
This is
new sweater, to be honest.
I know, because it's barely been used. There's still dog hair on it.
Oh. For your not yet there dog. Yeah.
It's weird the things that they gravitate to as females that you're wearing, and that would not be one that I don't think Charlotte would have worn that either.
It's a beautiful garnet and
I
gold
know.
of the high school colors.
Yeah,
Garnet and gold. Maroon.
She's
No,
got
it's garnet
one of,
and gold.
like,
Garnet.
you know,
Not purple and yellow.
You know me,
Okay.
I'm a music nerd, and I was on a trip and I went through Memphis. When I went to Memphis, I wanted to see Graceland. Of course, everybody does, but I also wanted to go to Stax Records. They were a great soul record company from the 60s and 70s, and I wanted to go. They had a little museum there, and they had a
Recording
gift
studio
shop,
and-
a studio, and so I did. I visited. I didn't take the tour, but I went in the gift shop and I bought myself a Stax Records T-shirt.
Perfect.
I love that shirt, and I wore it around for a bit, and then it disappeared. And I see my daughter wearing it all the time. Don't know why. No reason for that. She doesn't know what it is. She remembers being there,
Right.
but she doesn't really know what it is. But
Yeah.
for some reason,
Well, it's
It's
like
just
it's cool
cool,
to
I don't
wear,
know.
a band T-shirt.
Yeah,
you've
it's
got
true.
Sure.
14-year-olds walking around with, I don't know,
Yeah,
Led
she's
Zeppelin
got-
or Run DMC.
I was
You're
going
like,
to
you
say
guys
Led
don't
Zeppelin.
yeah,
know
she's got a couple
who
of
they
my
are.
Stones T-shirts. Yeah,
Right.
so, yeah.
Yeah, hey,
Well,
15-year-old, name one of the Pink Floyd songs
No,
on your shirt.
no.
right, they
Don't
don't
be
know.
one of those men that say that to any woman ever.
No.
Yeah. Well,
but Harley is wearing a lot of Ashley's hoodies, and really doesn't seem to understand that she thinks she's being stylish at school, but she's just wearing what mom wears, even though on one hand in her mind, she can't possibly wear what old people wear.
right. Mom's old
But on the
and
other hand,
lame.
they're
right?
twins to the point now that after Harley's 13th birthday and Mother's Day,
Yeah.
guess what showed up for Mother's Day? At mom's request.
What?
What a great gift giver I am for buying the exact thing she sent me a link to buy.
Yes, that's what Jeremy does.
Yeah. Is
Get me
size 7.5 mocha Birkenstocks.
Okay. Yes. Perfect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then for Harley's birthday, she goes out to the mall with grandma and comes home with, I think, size 6.5 chocolate brown Birkenstocks.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And now you see them out wearing the same hoodie and the same black leggings and the same little white socks
Yep.
in their Birkenstocks as we walk to
Birkenstock
the
clogs.
bus stop together. And one of those two people doesn't really seem to understand that she's copying her mother.
Yes, and that
That mom is cool,
Yes.
and you need to accept how cool your mom is because apparently you're trying to be her.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that will end very soon.
Oh,
Honestly,
really?
It has to. I mean, I'm pretty sure there comes a point. I don't know, because I didn't want to dress like my mom, and I certainly didn't want. Yeah, I didn't want to dress.
I would assume not.
Yeah, and I didn't want to dress like my dad either.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
right.
we got Harley at 13, we got Charlotte at 19. So
Yes.
Right.
how
At some point, that will morph out of it. It's got to. I don't know when.
is Charlotte not twinning with Jana anymore?
No. Well, no, they still. The funny thing is Charlotte buys things and then we'll say, well, I don't really want this anymore. Do you want it? And Jana goes, Sure.
So she gets Charlotte's hand-me-down.
Now she gets the
Yeah, she gets the hand-me-down. It goes the other way.
None of us can fit in any of each other's clothes in this house. Like the three of us are all very vastly different sizes, the girls. And I don't think they are dressed like me ever. They don't dress like me. Not yet.
I don't expect it.
They certainly don't think I'm cool.
I think that you should, I feel like Ashley should take this one and as a compliment.
Yes.
I would.
Oh, yeah.
I
Ashley
would.
needs to live this up.
Yeah.
I know,
like,
because
for as
she's-
long as it lasts.
Yep.
She's generally thoroughly annoyed that her hoodies go missing, but I
Sure.
want to impart to her, like, look, I can't even pawn off a hoodie. She
Right.
doesn't care.
Right.
She loves, like, this is a good thing for you.
Sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
It is.
Yes.
It is.
I remember having in high school one of my mom's old hoodies from I think maybe when she was in high school, and it was a zip up. It was a zip up, and I wore that all the time. I don't even know what it was from. It might have been from like a camp or something. I can't remember what it was, but it was navy blue, and I just wore it. I loved it, and it became mine. And I don't know where she got it or why she even had it still, because she doesn't keep a lot of clothes, but. Yeah, but then that ended like after maybe grade 10.
Yeah, I think it'll come to an end, but maybe not. Maybe Ashley is chic.
She is.
Stylishly
Well,
chic.
that kind of
course
is
she
like
is.
the casual style now. Like I wear exactly what they're wearing, but my kids don't.
And I don't think Harley can avoid it because I think it's in her blood. Because I'm pretty sure Ashley spent all of high school with her older sister, taking all of Auntie Terry's stuff.
Yes.
And wearing it. Auntie Terry didn't like that. And then, Ashley, you have to give that back to your sister. Oh, I can't because I forgot it at school. And it just lives in your locker at school forever. And it never comes home, so you never
and
have
they
to
do
give it
that.
back.
Yeah.
They do that because there is stuff. As a matter of fact, there's and I have one on. This is mine. This is my Lions hoodie. But my daughter somehow inherited. She's got a beautiful black Detroit Lions hoodie that just sort of showed up one day, and I remember saying, "Where'd you get that?" I don't know. It's not, so because they're always spending the night somewhere. She's here, they're here, whatever, and stuff just shows up. They just trade and swap, and then it never goes back.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
All I know is we're
happens.
doing the laundry, and the Lions thing is still here.
Now
There's
I seem to
something you
recall.
don't recognize. It's Charlotte's.
Yep.
Yeah, I seem to recall a Dear Dave and Rachel style situation that I think I dealt with on the radio with Melody once upon a time, where this woman was proud of like the 50 hoodies she's kept from ex-boyfriends
Oh,
as like
wow.
a trophy case
Yes.
of hoodies.
interesting.
And I thought that you were an awful, awful woman. Give those back.
Give them back. Give
those
them
back.
back. That's awful.
It's just a hoodie. No need to dredge up old wounds, just to give it back.
This is due to Underwhelming Demand. It's a podcast. If you're not looking for much, you have come to the right place.
Yes.
Welcome.
If you just need something to pass the time, here we are.
That's us.
You just couldn't
We
be bothered
present-
to scroll to anything better.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in.
You landed here.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah. Well, if you just need something else to pass the time, I got Rachel's fun fact.
I really do think those are fun facts. Rachel? Rachel's fun facts!
All right, this is fun factual information. I have cross-checked them, so
Okay.
they're
All right.
factual. Okay.
Right.
Well,
If
yes, but
ChatGPT and Gemini both say it's true,
Exactly.
it can't be.
it
That's
can't be
right.
true.
That's right. Exactly.
I hope they're factual. They used to always be factual. The fun part has yet to be determined.
They are sometimes fun.
They're fun to you.
I know there are fun ones today.
Okay.
You just wait.
All right. Okay.
Hold on to your shorts.
All right. Look, I want to be an optimist, so
Okay.
I'll wait.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
But we know better.
Yeah, we.
Well, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Well, we just did the moon circle around the moon thing, right?
Of course.
The circle around the moon.
The
thing.
moon mission. Well, we
Said
didn't land
someone
on
who
it this
paid
time.
very close attention to
Well,
the
they did circle around the moon. They went around
The
the
guy
back.
is from here. Why did no one care?
I
God
cared
damn
a
it.
lot.
I
What do
did.
I call it? They did circle the moon.
Oh, no, they flew around the moon.
They
did
flew
a
around
weird
the moon. They
flyby.
circled
went
the
to the
moon.
dark side,
They
the
would-
far
they
side.
did.
Okay,
did.
fine.
It's
They went
awesome.
into deep space as the first people in deep
Yeah,
space.
the furthest humans have ever traveled.
Yes,
right.
fine.
Yes.
Okay.
Guy
Amazing.
from Ingersoll District Collegiate Institute.
Amazing.
Yes,
Went
we
all
ca-
that way.
I cared for him and I watched it all the time. I was right into it. I follow all of them now and it's a whole thing. Okay. Did you know that we made it to the moon only 66 years after the first controlled human flight? So from the first airplane flight, controlled
see.
flight,
Right.
and then 66 years later, it doesn't seem like very long, we made it to the moon.
In 1969.
69, I
in
guess, yeah.
1969, yes.
Nice.
And the first flight, obviously, was in 1903.
Yeah, something like that.
1903. Wow. Well, that's probably
By the
factual.
Wright
I don't know
brothers.
how much fun that is.
Well, it's kind of cool. Didn't take us long. We figured that out quick, didn't
I
we?
don't know. 66 is a long time. I think it
Well-
took longer than it would take now. How's that?
What do you mean?
Well,
It
because
took
now we
longer?
know. Now we have. It's just a different time.
Well, it took us
It's a
50 years
different
to go back to the moon.
That's true.
Sure. I always wondered why we didn't go sooner than 50 years.
Because I think it became commonplace at one point. We went to the moon, then we went again, then we went again.
Right.
And then
So
we had
we're
the
done with
issue.
that.
Then we had Apollo 13 where there were issues.
Right.
And then
Yeah,
we
okay.
just sort of
Fair enough.
we stopped doing it, and then we did the space shuttle,
Mm-hmm.
which was a very cool thing too, because it would take off and come back and
Right.
land
Yeah.
until it
Until
blew
one
up when it
didn't.
took off. And then one time it didn't land, didn't land either. So
Right.
these are the reasons that it took us a long time to go back.
Sure. Okay. Fair
Anyway,
enough.
so-
Boy, this
and none
got
of that is
much-
fun.
So fun.
Not fun.
It's not. It's now Dave's fun facts. There you go.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not fun. None of that's fun.
Okay. Well, if the history of the whole universe
Hmm.
were placed on a calendar year, humans would only exist starting around 11:59 p.m. on December 31st. Isn't that fascinating?
I don't. So you're gonna have to run that one by me.
Like the
again.
whole history of the universe, the whole universe. Say it's
Right.
like one calendar year. That's like how long
Oh,
it's been around,
okay.
right? Just pretend.
Right.
If that was the case, then humans would only exist beginning at 11:59 p.m. December 31st.
Okay.
Like we would exist the last minute of the year.
I see.
That's
that's
we're
fun.
such a small part of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just, little mind blowing.
That's not what this segment is.
Yeah,
this
this-
segment is fun.
Fun facts, not Rachel's mind-blowing facts.
All right, okay. It's a historical theme today because woolly mammoths were still alive when the Sphinx in Egypt was built and carved around 2500 BC. And that
Wow.
is still to this day, one of the wonders of the world.
Of course.
Isn't that fascinating?
Yeah.
Again, it's sort of fascinating. Yes.
You guys,
Is it
come
fun
on.
though? Is it fun?
Okay, well, I have another one of
It's like
similar
when people
to that.
say, there's millions of years between when the T-Rex was alive and the Triceratops. Okay.
Yeah.
you
Thanks
know,
for that.
Okay, well, that's my next fact, so thanks for ruining that. The Stegosaurus was older to the Tyrannosaurus Rex than the T-Rex is to us. Isn't that crazy?
I can predict the future.
Why? That's
Wow.
I think that's so cool. But I love learning about history. Anyway,
Well, okay.
fine.
I don't know.
Fine.
Well, then call it Rachel's cool facts.
It's cool. It's fascinating. Yeah.
Things
Is it
that make
fun?
Rachel go, huh?
Things that make me go, huh.
Yes, exactly.
Because
Okay,
I'm sorry,
fine.
but I interpret the word fun
Yeah.
as part of funny.
Okay.
So
All
that
right. Fine.
when you say it's time for Rachel's fun facts and we
Yeah.
get all amped up,
You're
I'm
like,
ex-
oh, goody. Here's some
right,
fun.
I'm going
You
to
do that.
I'm going to be laughing by the time this is over.
Except
Yeah.
that you're always skeptical of me.
No,
Exactly.
but I do laugh.
Yes,
I do
that's
end
true.
up laughing by the time it's over, but mostly I'm laughing at what you think is fun.
Okay,
Exactly.
fine.
Because fun facts to me means, well, I know we're not going to get one of those dumb fucking dinosaur facts.
That's so cool, though. I think that's so cool.
Too late.
All right.
Fine.
We're moving on now to different kinds of facts. It's faster to say World Wide Web than it is to say www. We use
Finally
www.
hit one.
There
I
we
do
go.
like
That's-
that one.
Really, that was
Yeah,
fun.
that's fun. That is fun.
That is fun. Yes, that's fun.
It takes you longer to say www than to say World Wide Web. So when you're doing a URL for somebody,
Now you're
there
on
you
to
go.
something, Rachel. Why don't you
Oh
get
my
more
gosh.
of those?
Okay. Well,
Why don't you-
I'll try, I guess. That's fine.
Like if we ever have a roast for Forman, you're not invited unless you can, make me laugh.
All right. I will try my
Yeah,
darndest
come
here.
on.
Did you know that there are only 25 blimps on the Earth?
I didn't know.
That's a relatively small number of blimps considering they're at many events.
It's the same blimp.
Don't you
that's
think?
I thought it was just the one.
I
The
didn't even
one
know there was
blimp?
25. I
The
thought
one by the tire.
maybe there's-
Well, on the whole Earth,
there's
not
maybe
just in...
one or two because they have the second one in case something happens to the first one. I don't
Sure.
know why we need 25.
Well, they're just cool. They're like a wonder, You're like, oh, there's a blimp.
Have you ever seen one?
Yes. Yeah.
Where?
I don't know, in the sky.
I was at a football game once in, I believe, Tampa, Florida.
Okay.
And there was a blimp flying.
I
above.
figure there's lots of blimps in Florida.
That's a good question because when you ask, have you ever seen a blimp in person? I think
Yes.
everyone's going to say yeah.
But
and
have
then
you?
The follow-up of where is really hard to answer.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But
I
I'm
can't
pretty
answer
sure I
where.
have.
I know.
Probably in the States.
I do recall seeing
I
one
bet
because
you
it
all
was.
25 blimps are in the U.S. alone.
Well, that's probably where all of them are. Yes.
They really love blimps, at all their football games and all that kind of shit.
Yes. I guess.
All right, fine.
They stick a camera in there and it gets them. But now I don't even think they do blimp shots anymore. That was part of the whole deal. At one point, you would have a camera and you could see the game from up above.
Right.
You needed
well, they
the
just have a
camera
drone
angle.
now.
Now
You
they
use
just
a
have
drone,
drones.
it doesn't matter.
You don't need a blimp.
Yeah. Okay, the pinky promise. When you do a pinky promise with somebody, originally that meant that anyone who broke it had to cut off their pinky finger.
Oh, I like that.
Let's bring that back.
We should bring that back.
So you
now
better
there's
mean it.
consequences. Now
That's
it
not
means
a-
something.
that's
Now
not a-
there's consequences.
That's not a particularly fun fact, but it's something that we should never have stopped doing.
Nope.
Yeah, that's absolutely
Okay.
we should be doing
Yeah.
that.
All right.
Like you cut in front of me when I'm at Costco off
Yeah.
with your finger.
Well, they don't pinky
That's
promise
not-
that they're not
you're
gonna.
not-
You have to pinky
No,
promise
I
something with somebody.
I think we cut off
you
fingers
just think
for
generally you should lose a
Yeah.
digit for any infraction.
things. Yes. So that if you're an asshat, you could end up with no fingers. Do you want that? Do you want to go through life with no
Well, I
fingers?
don't. No, I
Of course
don't
you
want
don't.
that.
Don't
No.
be an asshat.
I don't. I'll try not to.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yes. Okay.
It's a
Fine.
way to
Whose
prevent asshats.
discretion? What? This is
What's that?
at whose discretion?
Dave's,
That's-
Dave's
I don't know. Could be mine. It could be mine. I don't know. We'd have to decide that.
It shouldn't be mine because I'm going to be very lenient
Yeah,
on
no.
who loses a pinky
No.
or not.
Not me.
Most people won't.
No, not me.
Dave, off with your pinky. Nope,
That's right.
you're done. There
you
goes
start
another
with
one.
the pinky. You don't want to lose your thumb.
No, you need that. That's for sure. Okay, the entire state of Wyoming, in the entire state, they only have 2 escalators.
How many blimps?
I don't know. I think Wyoming has at least one of the 25. They've got to. Don't you think?
Of the 50 states, if there's only 25, I don't
Wyoming,
think there's any in
definitely.
Wyoming. Why would
yeah.
they be in Wyoming?
They probably love football. I don't know. They probably play it over the
There's probably
high
more
school football
cows
team.
than people in Wyoming.
more
Like,
cows.
Oh, yeah, but they
nobody
have a-
lives there.
They
Nobody
need
lives
something
there.
to cheer them up. There's the blimp.
The reason they only have 2 elevators is because there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Well,
There's
no,
nothing there.
escalators. They have
Escalators, whatever.
Right.
Well, because they're very difficult for cows.
Yes.
Sure.
They,
Okay.
yeah.
They can't have
They're very
too many.
difficult. You've got 4. It is hard when you've
It's
got
hard
4
getting-
hooves.
If you've got to get them on an escalator to
Yes.
get them back in the barn, it's
Yes,
tough.
they,
That's a tough
they
task.
can't use the. They need the people movers.
Now
the
that-
flat surface.
Yeah.
It can be inclined, but you've got to have a flat. They can't go on the stairs.
There you go. Now it's starting to turn into a fun fact.
Okay. All right, one more fact here.
Okay, this is it, the big finish.
Yes, shrimp, the animals, the shrimp are not. What are they? Crustaceans. Shrimp. Are they crustaceans? Shrimp are not.
They have a shell.
They have a shell.
Shrimp are not Team Edward or Team Jacob. And this is due to their lack of accessibility to the Twilight books and movies.
Rachel's Fun Facts!
I don't understand that fact. That makes no sense.
From Twilight, are you Team Edward or Team Jacob?
That would have been
shrimp are neither.
Yeah, that would have been a really, really funny.
That's
fun
very
fact
funny.
25 years ago.
That's so funny.
It's not funny now.
Well, now you could say they are neither Team Conrad or Jeremiah because they couldn't watch The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Rachel's Fun Facts!
2 escalators.
You guys fucking suck.
This is due to Underwhelming Demand. It's a podcast. It's a podcast with Dave, Rachel, and Forman. It's a podcast that didn't have a sponsor once again this week. You know what will happen if we don't have any sponsors? We won't have a podcast.
Right.
Podcasts are, cost money to put together.
Well, that's true.
It does. And so if you would like to, if you know somebody who would like to, if you would like to force somebody to sponsor it, we don't care how we get there.
Force.
Shame them, guilt them.
Yeah,
Sure.
whatever it takes.
Yeah, just force
go to
them.
our website, underwhelming.ca, to learn more about how you can sponsor this podcast.
Yes.
You can buy a shout out. That's in our merch department there on our website. You can, there's a link there if you want to buy us a coffee, because that helps us keep the podcast going. And of course, you can get a hold of us and communicate with us anytime you want on our website or anywhere on social media, or DaveRachelForman@gmail.com, because we like to hear from you. Have we
sure
heard
do.
from anybody? Have
And
we
even
heard?
Jerry got, she sent a message to say back-to-back shout-outs.
Yes.
How'd I get so lucky?
Well, your husband.
Yeah.
That's how you got lucky.
That's how you got lucky,
He got
Jerry.
those for you, yeah.
Yes.
That's
I hope you had a
incredible.
great
That's
anniversary
incredible,
and a great Mother's Day, Jerry.
Yeah, and that seals the deal. I mean, you could make a mistake on a gift or two, but when you get the shout-outs like that, a surprise,
Absolutely.
win-win.
Yes.
Really a
for
great
sure.
way to make up for your mistakes by buying a shout-out to apologize for them
Yes.
on this website.
Yes, feel free. Feel free.
Underwhelming.ca.
For $20, you too can apologize to your spouse. There you go.
Exactly. What, you want flowers that you're just going to watch die?
No.
The shout-out lives forever.
It does.
A public apology on a podcast. Sure.
Well, yep.
Yeah. Also, how about a story? An embarrassing story that can also be shared on a podcast.
Okay.
That's what Melissa Cowenberg has sent me.
Oh, an embarrassing story. Okay.
Let's hear it.
Now, this probably would have been, it might still be a good story to share on the radio and have some other similar embarrassing stories, but this is where you can come into and leave us a voice memo or send us a message about your own embarrassing story. And I'll just read this as is. The one morning I decide to go out in my pajamas to get the kids on the bus, and I've got people honking and waving.
Uh-oh.
Facepalm emoji.
Oh.
A cousin named Simon drives by, and my daughter thinks Simon from the Wiggles. She gets on the bus disappointed. For some reason, the road was extremely busy, and I was on full display in my jammies today.
Oh, no.
So, starting to get a picture. No idea who was in the car honking and waving at me. I was just trying to get back in the house with my baby, of course, who was also in his jammies. It's planting season. I'm doing it all on my own now.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
So
That's
I'm just
terrible.
I think the key takeaways are bus stop, busy in public, full display, jammies open.
Yes. Husband's planting, so you're
Yeah.
alone.
Yep.
That sucks.
That does suck.
That's not,
I can't even laugh because I feel badly for you.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's terrible.
That's why I get dressed immediately when I get up. In case. You never know.
Yes, the
You never
importance
know.
of the underpants.
That's right.
Sure. Well, if you have
Exactly.
a baby, you're feeding them, and you never know what's out by
know.
accident.
Uh-oh.
I get it. Yeah. I have a message from Aaron who says, because Forman, you were talking about instruments you played in high school. Forman, I played the trombone in elementary school, and my parents fucking hated it. And then high school, I played the alto sax, which was slightly better.
Yes, I
Lots
played
more squeaking with the alto
lots
sax.
of the alto
Yeah.
sax.
So you can figure out the reed.
Yeah.
Well, good for you, Aaron.
Yeah,
Good
the
for you.
The trombone would not be.
The trombone is, I can play instruments with valves. That's fun. But the trombone is tricky because you got to know exactly you got to know your slide positions. That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard. I'm just, you laugh.
Yeah.
It's true though, Dave.
I'm laughing because I was never
You don't know.
I was never drawn to the trombone for that very reason. It doesn't look
I
fun.
love trombones.
Do
You do?
Yeah.
Why?
I've never played because they're cool. Because
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
cool. They're cool if
sure.
you can make them work, but if you can't,
Yeah.
if you're just learning, they're not cool.
There was the International Trombone Festival was in London last summer.
Was
Was
it
it?
really?
All
Was
the
it
world's
really?
best tromboners,
Yep.
trombonists.
I don't know.
You
We're
want
all
to be a
here.
trombone.
I
That's
don't
what you.
know.
That's the
Yeah.
goal, to be a
I know
tromboner.
I know a lot of tromboners.
Yeah, I
I
recall
don't
talking
know
to
what they
the
wanna do.
manager of
Okay,
Toboggan.
Rachel. Now I have many questions
I
about
do.
all your tromboners.
I do. I know lots of
Okay.
people who play trombone.
Well, I recall last summer having a little chit chat over the phone for the radio with the manager of Toboggan, who was hosting an international trombone event last summer.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, and saying, a room full of Europeans and Eastern European people talking different languages and all getting together and having a great time. And also, open stage night
Sure.
Playing the
with
trombone.
1,000 tromboners.
tromboners.
Yeah.
Isn't there a
Yeah.
song? Isn't that from a musical?
76
There
trombones
you go.
led the big parade. Yeah.
I
the
mean, you
music
have
man.
to ask, well, was it good? How was it? And then there was a long pause, and then just a real reluctant, there's a lot of trombones.